welcome everyone to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bulls will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
Got it set up on the outside. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Can't get him to the ground. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're working that left side. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Silva. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Gets it to him on the screen. Makes a man miss. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security.
There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home,
touchdown Bulls! Great job by the back on the option.
In the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. It's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tulsa got it rolling on the ground with the last play. Let's see if they go back to it. Gives it on the option.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. He breaks a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Green. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. That's caught. It's Jackson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He's got the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Tulsa, 3.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Silva. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Gone over the middle. It's Gee. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Shoots it to the left. That's reeled in. It's Silva. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulsa.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here's the handoff. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Inside. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTEP.
RPO complete to open the drive.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The RPO, it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cobb. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, USF.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. And the ball's free in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Tulsa, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gee. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out fast. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Gets open down the middle. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They are just working that left sideline. Excellent footwork that time. Tulsa wasting no time.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tulsa. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. The toss to the outside. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly use a timeout. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Flushed out of the pocket. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Bulls!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense in press coverage. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got him to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Now involves out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pressure coming. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Tulsa will kick it away.
42, Tulsa, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. To the air. It's Bland. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Going for it all. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown Bulls! And the beatdown has ensued. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
South Florida, 49. Tulsa, 24.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Looking for a gap. It's Silva. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gee. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Fires left, and he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Silva. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Under fire. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Bland. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that 1st down.
Turning it on. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field. Just down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Let's go.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. 1st down and more. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Florida. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Silva. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following on it for a massive fumble recovery.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quick release by the QB. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Dropping back, it's Bland. Grabbed over the middle, it's Perry. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quickly complete. Going for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Marches ahead. Touchdown Bulls. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahan. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now.
And the defense, got him at the 27. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up.
That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Now the pitch. Touchdown, USF! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by 10 to U10. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Hankerson. At the 45, on his way. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mahad. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Quick completion to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 20.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Split backs here. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here comes the heat. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. Defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Right on the money. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.